Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we're doing another mini series on using up a 12 by 12 paper pad. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to do, I'm thinking 2 loaded envelopes. So basically we're going to make the envelopes and then we're going to make stuff to go into the envelopes. I thought that would be a genius idea. Now, I've chosen this paper pad, but now I'm thinking it may not have been the best one because it's single-sided. But that's okay. That's okay. We can deal with it. We can always just pop 2 together. So that's what we're going to do. So this is from Violet Studios. It is called, I have no idea. Yeah. Le Papier Pad. I think that's French. Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't have a name, I'm afraid. But I did just attempt French. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But I got this from the range. It cost me $4.99 and it is beautiful. Look at that. And we do have this, and this actually, I'm thinking we'll glue this to the inside. So this is what we'll see. On the 2 of them, but the papers are just stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous, and we want to use a paper that isn't directional, like it doesn't matter which way it sort of goes. So what I'm going to do is, I really like this one, so I think I'm going to grab, we'll do 2 different papers, and I'll have that one. And then those full sheet ones, these ones, we're going to stick them to the inside of the envelopes. Oh no, I can't believe I just did that. I just ripped it. That's fine. Oh, actually, that's fine because I can do it upside down, can't I? Oh, absolutely gutted. But please don't do it again. No. Excellent. Right. So this, I don't know how many episodes we're going to have. We're just going to keep on going until this whole paper pad is used up. And really, really annoyed about that. But what I'm going to do is that bit's going to be the top. So I'm just going to glue it down just like that onto there. So I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to glue, move my cork. Got myself a glass of cork. I don't normally do, but I thought, you know what, I'm quite thirsty, so I will. Right, what I'm going to do is I am just popping my glue all the way around the edge. I don't know why I've just put it on the edge there though, because, yeah. Oh my goodness, my hands. I have to really squeeze the glue. The more open these glues are, the thicker the glue gets, and it just hurts my hands. So then I'm just going to line this up like so. Make sure that it's perfectly lined up at the top. And then we're just going to make sure that that's nicely glued down. So what I'll do is I'm going to do this one on camera with you, and then it's Lucy. I was thinking, what's that noise? Yeah, I'll do this one on camera with you, and then I'll go off camera and do that one. So you can use a scoreboard for this, or you can do it by eye. So we're going to do it by eye because not everybody has a scoreboard. And all you want to do is you want to sort of bring them into the center, but you need them to overlap. So just like that. And then we're going to bring this other one, and we're having it overlap by about 1 centimetre or about 1/2 inch. Okay, just like that. So that's what we've got. Okay, and then we're going to glue. No, we're not going to glue anything yet, and there's a reason why, because I want to fold these 2 back over. Let me just burnish these, so make sure they're really, really pressed down. Okay, because this paper is now really, really thick. And then we're going to bring it up about 1/3 of the way up from the bottom. You want to fold it. So, just like that. And that creates our envelope that we're going to fill. Now this is why we don't glue it yet, because as you can see we've got overhang and all the rest of it, and you want it to be able to sit nice. So now we've done that, okay, before I glue it, I want to just bring these corners of it. Now you'll see why I wanted to have something on the inside, because you can see it. You don't have to. What you can do, there we go, what you could do is you could leave it white. I just like mine covered. Now I don't know if you can see, but we've got overhang here, so I want to trim that off, okay, and here, because obviously I want this to be nice and straight, and it's only because it's really thick. So now that that's all done, we're now going to glue it. So I'm just going to put my glue down this section here, and we're going to just fold that over, okay, and then on this section here we're going to pop glue all over. You can have it as a pocket if you wish to do so. However, it gets that big and bulky that really you don't need that extra pocket. And we're going to put an extra pocket on the back anyway. And then we're going to push that down. Okay. Like that. And that is our envelope. All done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the other one off camera, because I know my husband's about to ring me. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself some clips out. So I'm going to put plenty of glue in there, and then I'm going to get some clips just to join them together, because I want them to be really adhered nice and well. You could use red liner tape for this. That works just as well. It probably, if not better, but I don't have any red liner tape, so yeah, we're doing it this way. And then I'm just going to pop these on there where I put all the extra glue, and then that should dry quite quickly. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, make the other one, and then once the other one's made up, I'll be back. Right, okay, so I have gone ahead and I've done this off camera. I mean, don't they look fab? All ready for us to fill. Now, the last thing that I want to do is I want to come onto the back of them, and we want to put some pockets. So let's choose another paper out, one that sort of I like that one. That hopefully complements them quite nicely. So I'm going to go with that one, or the teal. And then what else? Oh, move that out of the way so we can see. Quite like that one. Quite like that one. I think I'm going to go with this one. Right, okay, so what I want to do now is move this out of the way, and I want to create a pocket that goes onto here. Now, you will need a scoreboard. The only downside is I still don't have my scoreboard back off my friend. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Do you know what? We're gonna have to do this without a scoreboard. So I'm gonna show you how to do it if you haven't got a scoreboard. So first thing I want to do is I want to work out how big I want this to be. So I'm just going to fold over one side like so. Okay, and make sure it's straight on each edge. And I want it to be like an accordion. So we're going to fold it as if it's a fan. So about 1/2 inch. And then we're going to fold it again, and then we're going to fold it back over so there's another 1/2 inch. So just like that. And what? Oh, that is awful fold on. What were you playing at? Okay, so can't believe I'm doing this without a scoreboard, but it just goes to show that you can do it. Right, so there we go. So now we've got an accordion fold, so can you see? And we want to do the same on the other side. So what we want to do is we need to make sure that this is going to fit. So I want to fold it so that there's about maybe 1/4 inch on each side left. So let's do that. And then we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do, so we folded it over. So we've got a mountain fold. Then I'm going to do a valley fold. Okay. And we want about 1/2 inch because we want this to be able to come out. Okay. And then we want to do another mountain. And that gives us our little accordion fold. Okay. Just like that. So as you can see, we've got it perfectly. So now just double check that, and as you can see, if it's going to fit on there nicely, the last thing we need to do an accordion fold along the bottom. So if you've got a directional paper like I have, so this is directional, make sure your pattern is facing the right way. And then along the bottom, we're just going to fold it up. I'm going to fold it up about 1.5-ish inches. And we're going to do the same. We're going to give it an accordion fold. Actually, I need that to be a little bit higher. So make it about, what's that? Oh, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. That was hubby. So all I've done is I've just done the same. Really, that needed to be this sort of the same width of that, but I've just done exactly the same at the bottom as I've done to the 2 sides. But what we're going to do is, right, see if I can remember, because yeah, it's been a while since I did this, so we definitely need to cut this bit out. Okay, because that's going to, let me work this out, that's going to be stuck down, so that needs to be, you need an angle out of that. You can sort of see we need an angle out of that. Right, let's get rid of that a second. Right, I think if I remember rightly, we have an angle out of all of them. So we have an angle out of that, an angle out of that. So it's just where they all meet. So on this bit that where the the inner score lines where they meet, that's where you need to cut, and then we need to do the same and do an angle to that. So as you can see, we've got an angle. Right, Lucy is, there we go, just hoovering, so I do apologise. And then it's sort of, yeah, we should be able just to glue that, all of them down onto the back of here. Should be able to. Now I do need to cut that down. Like I say, it's been years since I've made one of these. Yeah, I don't even think I made one of these at all. When I first started my channel, I made these all of the time. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I've remembered. Right, so I've just cut a bit off, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn that over, because I'm just going to leave those bits on. Actually, I'm going to cut an angle on that bit. Oh, just that bit. Oh, come on. I can't get my scissors right. Just so that you don't see them. I'm going to grab my glue. Like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some glue where on these bits, but so that they don't sort of stick to each other. And it's just on the colourful bits. Okay, and then we're going to turn that over, and we're going to stick that down like so. So I'm hoping this all makes sense, because like I say, I'm sort of, because I haven't got a what do you call it, there. Oh, look at that, perfect. So now that makes that a lot bigger for us to use. So yeah, that is right. So as you can see, that opens right out. So it's like a box. So I'm just making sure these are all stuck down properly. So we've got essentially like a bag at the back. How cool is that? I think though, could have done with. There we go. Right, yes, I like that. Okay, so let's do that again, but let's do it properly so that we know exactly what we're doing. Hey, seeing me design in the process, guys. Seeing how I work things out. Right, so without, let's have a look. Trying to work out which way this paper goes. I like it that way. Right, so we're going to fold up the bottom. So let's fold it up. Do I have a ruler anywhere? Probably not, because everything is packed away, or it's getting packed away. So anyway, we're going to fold this up. So that is 3 inches. So we folded it up 3 inches. So we've done a mountain fold. Then we're going to do a valley, and we're going to do about between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And then we're going to do it again, and we're going to fold up. So we're going to do it at, again, you want it at about an inch to, no, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. So that's what we've got at the bottom, just like that. We're going to do that to the sides, but the thing with the sides is we need to make sure that we have this the right size, sorry. So I'm going to come in about 3 inches again. Actually, just a, yeah, I'm going to come in about, so that's about 3 1/4 inches. I'm just going to fold this down so that we can do this side. Okay, so that's a mountain, and then we're going to do a valley, and we're going to do about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch fold on that side, and then we're going to fold back again about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, like that. And there's that side, and then we're going to do the same with this side. So I'll come in about 3 1/4 inches. Make sure that's, it should be, oh, perfect. And then 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so just like this. So this time I've managed to get it more centered, but you can sort of see where it goes. I'm hoping this fits because we didn't check. Yes, it does. So you want to come in 3/4 of an inch on both sides, and then once that's done, where all those score lines are, as you can see, do I have a pen? I do. What you want to do is, this is the last score lines that are joined there. So you just want to cut at an angle on all sides, like so. Okay, so you want to cut an angle these bits out, so all of this has to go. And then you also want to cut that little bit off and that little bit off, and it just makes it neater where we're going to stick it down. So let's cut them out. My lines are not the straightest, but that is fine. There's one. A bit too angled, that one. Okay, and then we're going to cut that bit out, and we're going to cut that bit out. Right, okay, so now that that's done, we're ready to stick it down. So all you want to do is fold everything in, like so. And then what we want to do is, we want on all the patterned areas, we want to put some glue. Okay. Like so. And then bring in our thing. Okay. And try and line. Oh, we didn't cut it down. That was silly. That's fine though. Okay, and then we're going to line it up like that. And then, as you can see, I haven't cut that down. But you know what? It's completely fine, because what we can do is just cut along the top to make it the same length. So it was done on purpose. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then just make sure that is down, and then if you pop your hand in, it is just like a little bag. And I'm just going to make sure that they are well stuck. But it just means you could actually put a full box of chocolates in there, couldn't you? How cool is that? Right, so that's what we've done so far. So that's what we've got for our first episode of using up a 12 by 12. So we've made two loaded envelope pockets ready to be filled. So the next series, of videos for this is going to be making things to pop in them, including packaging to make it look all beautiful and everything. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. So yeah, I will be back with you for episode 2 very, very soon. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.